So there are a ton of Mario power-ups that we have seen in this series, and I thought it would be a good idea to rank them all, with the highest being in S tier and the lowest being in F tier. Shoutouts to Philip de Gugius one. I don't know if I said that right, but shoutouts to that guy for making the tier list. And this tier list was last modified in November 1st, 2023, and it does include the Mario Wonder power-ups, so let's just get right into the ranking. So first off, we have the cherry item, which is like clones you. Honestly, probably C tier. Like, it's fine. It's a neat idea to have like clones of you, you know, but I mean, kind of more annoying, and it's just used for some puzzles. Like, it doesn't really have that much of an advantage. It kind of, in fact, it kind of hinders you. But yeah, it is C tier. Again, as always with any tier list video I make, I can always change my mind on these placement of these as we go along. So yeah, next we got the cat bell that turns you into like a statue. Honestly, I really like this item. And like the statue, I believe is the one that gives you coins, like when you smash down. So honestly, I think if I put it in S tier, the cat suit is already really good, and in adding like an extra ability to it, I think it's just really neat, and it's like a cherry on top. So yeah, we got the super crown now. Wow. I mean, only Toadette can use this, and it's a weird item because she turns into Peach, and that costs a lot of, you know, art to be made online of other characters like Bowser putting it on. So honestly, like D tier, like I guess it's kind of interesting that it turns, you know, a character into another character, but at the same time, like, only one character could use it, being Toadette, and it's just weird. So yeah, the frog suit is, it's a pretty good suit. It's good for underwater. It's not that good for you know, on land. So I might say B tier. It's pretty good at what it does with, you know, allowing you to more easily swim in water, but otherwise it's kind of a hindrance in the land. You know, you jump higher, but that's really it. You move slower. So yeah, the penguin suit is basically a better ice flower, so I'm gonna give it an S tier. The ice flower is gonna be here probably, you know, most likely, so I'll probably put it either lower S or high A, the ice flower. But yeah, the penguin suit is just amazing. I love that you can slide around as a penguin. You look adorable when you're wearing it, and again, you shoot ice balls. So yeah, it's just a great item, great power up for me. We got the bee mushroom. This is from Mario Galaxy. I might say C for this one. Again, I could change my mind, but I think I might go for C. Like, it's fine, I guess, but I don't know. I don't like that you can only fly for like a really limited time. Like it's probably like the lowest amount of time you can fly technically, unlike any other power up. Also, you do lose the ability when you when you touch water. So I don't know, it's fine, I guess, but like nothing remarkable. But on the other hand, the pea suit, which is an acorn suit, but you can fly forever basically, is an S tier. Which I already love the acorn suit. I think it's a very underrated power-up, and I actually wanted that power-up to show up in Mario Maker for the longest time, and it finally did, which is surprising. But this is a better version of it. You know, you can fly forever, and yeah, I think overall it's just a neat power-up. So yeah, gonna put it in S tier. The cat suit, you know, I'm gonna put the cat suit in A tier. It's a really, really good power-up, but I think the other variant of it is just better, in my opinion, you know, because it's a cat suit plus more, but it's still a really good item. So the mystery mushroom, okay, so this is from Mario Maker, where you can transform into different amiibos. I'm gonna say B tier. Which might seem low for some people. I know people love the mystery mushroom. In fact, they wish it was in Mario Maker 2. If I'm being honest, like, it would have been nice to have it in Mario Maker 2, but at the same time, I'm kind of happy it's not, because it gives like the problem with the mystery mushroom, in my opinion, is just the fact that it made a lot of people use the Mario 1 style, and I like to have a variety of different styles. I like to play a variety of different styles in Mario Maker, so the mystery mushroom, like, it made a lot of people use the Mario 1 style because the amiibo were only available in that style. So if they like brought them over to the other styles, in Mario Maker 2, I would have been fine with it. But otherwise, I'm happy without it. But it is still a cool idea, and if it was in every other game style, it might be higher. Like, it might be even an A, maybe even an S tier. It would have been a good item, but at the same time, like, I don't know, I think it's a little bit overrated, dare I say, but it's still good. I do like how you get an extra hit point while still being the same size as you are as Small Mario, so yeah. We got the Poison Mushroom. This item sucks, F tier. It's literally an item that hurts you, so yeah, F tier for that. And like it in like Mario Lost Levels, whatever, it literally looks almost exactly the same as the regular mushroom, and then you get in like, oh, you die, so haha, funny, except not really. Anyway, we got the blue shell item from New Super Mario Bros, which I love this one. I wish it would come back. I might say A tier. I really like that item. I really do. I really like how you become like a Koopa, I like how you slide around, It can be a little bit tricky to stop yourself, but at the same time, it's kind of like part of the learning curve, how you get good with the item. So I really like it, so yeah, just going in A tier. This item, this is the raccoon suit from Mario 3, which is a good item. I'm gonna say B tier. It's a good item, pretty good, but I think like the cape feather or whatever for Mario World is way better. I think also there's better flying power-ups that we haven't gotten to yet. But this is still a good item, it was technically the first one, so I gotta give it props there, so yeah. The Boo Mushroom for Mario Galaxy as well. Probably, I might put this higher, than the B suit, so probably like a high C. It's still fine. It's not that interesting. I do like how Mario looks when you get the item, and I believe you don't run out of like energy at all. You can stay a Boo as long as you want. Or at least, like, for a really long time. You might still have a time limit. I know Mario Galaxy has time limits for even the Fire Flower, which is weird. So, maybe I'm wrong about the Boo thing, but at least you stay there for, like, a really long time, which I appreciate. You can float, go through walls, but it's still, like, it's mostly fine. Like, nothing too crazy. Maybe if they put it in, like what they did with the Ice Flower in Mario Galaxy, where they made it better, if this appeared again in like another Mario game, like I think it will be like a B or maybe even an A tier, but for now I think a high C is fine for it. We got the spring item thing from also Mario Galaxy. I'm probably gonna say D. It's okay, I guess, but it's just really hard because you just keep moving. There's like no way to stop. You just keep constantly moving, and it gets tricky, when you're platforming. So it's really more of a hindrance, a means to an end to reach higher places or whatever. But I don't know, man. D is probably fine, at least for now. The mini mushroom, I'm gonna say C tier. I don't think it's a bad item. It is basically a hindrance also to you. I mean, you can walk on water with it. You can get to places you otherwise couldn't, but that's because the developers made you. You can jump higher, but overall you die like in one hit. So yeah, it has its benefits, but overall it's still like a hindrance, but I think it does have more value above like some of the other items, in D or F tier. So yeah. Now the ice flower is going to go an A tier. I think it's a high A. I love the ice flower. Why is it not in Mario Maker? I don't know. I think the penguin suit is better just because it is the ice flower plus more. But the ice flower is in itself really good. The Mario Galaxy variant is like probably like a C tier or something. But the new variant is like really, really good. So yeah. We got the Link power up for Mario Maker. Honestly, I think this might be another S tier. I think it's another S tier. It does so much, and I really like it. You know, you can shoot arrows. You have the sword. You know, sealed. Like there's so many things you could do with the sword item. You know, you turn into Link. Like it's basically an evolved version of the amiibo costumes, where instead of you just looking like Link, you actually get Link's abilities, which is really cool. So yeah, S tier. P, whatever, the P thing from Mario 3, this does let you skip a level, right? Honestly, this might be, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna say F tier. I think the power-ups that like make you super but still have to play the level, I think those are better than having something that just skips you a level completely. That's what it does, right? I'm pretty sure like it just skips you towards the end of the level. Like I prefer something like the P suit where you still have control, it's just way easier. But yeah, I'm gonna say F tier. Maybe controversial opinion, I don't know. The Super Mushroom is a classic. Honestly, I might say B tier. Like, I'm not gonna put it lower because, I mean, it is a classic. It is like the first power up, But I'm not gonna put it any higher because it is so basic. It literally just makes you taller and gives you an extra hit point, and it gives you access to the other power ups, like at least in some games, because you need a mushroom, and some games to even get other power-ups. Sometimes they change that, especially in like recent games where you could get the power-up immediately, so you don't need a mushroom. But yeah, in some games it is the access point to the other power-ups. So because of that, and because it started, the power-ups in general, I'm probably gonna say B tier. But yeah, we got the metal cap. The metal cap is probably C tier too. Like, it's kind of neat that you become heavier, and you could go underwater. But at the same time, I don't know. I feel like it's just more of a nuisance. Like, it's only there for the developers to give you a use for to do things like puzzles, Otherwise, it wouldn't be used there. It's not like a cool power-up that you can use because it's like really fun, it's kind of because you have to. The music is really good though when it plays the like it plays like a really good music. So yeah. The Mega Mushroom, I really like this item. I think it gets kind of too much hate. Honestly, I'm gonna say A tier. It's just really fun to become super huge and destroy a lot of stuff. I really like it, so I'm gonna say A tier, maybe controversial. The Cloud Flower, this item is really good. In fact, I'm probably gonna put it in S tier. Yeah, it's really good. Like, it's very powerful in Mario Galaxy 2. You can make 3 platforms, but you could also jump really far, with a long jump and then do the thing. Like, it's just really good. So yeah, and like in the right hands, it can like skip large parts of the game. So yeah, probably S tier. The propeller suit, I think I'm gonna say B tier. I'm probably gonna reorganize the items to be, like, oh, this one is the highest of S, and then this one is the lowest of S, for example. But for now, I'll leave it like this. But I think the propeller suit is a B tier. It's solid, it's fine. I don't really like love it a lot. But I think it's a good power-up, and I think it's better than some other flying power-ups, like this one right here, from Mario 3. But I think there are, obviously better ones, but that's just me. We got the Tanuki suit that turns you into a statue. I really like this one. I'm gonna... Honestly, I might say S2, like that's from 3D Land, I know the Tanuki was from also like Mario 3 or whatever, but I think this variant is better. You could turn into a statue and I think it lasts longer. Like, I think it's just an improvement over the Mario 3 one. So yeah, but again, I couldn't be totally wrong about this, but it's my list, so whatever. We got Boomerang Suit. Boomerang Suit is fine. I'm gonna say C tier. I'm gonna say C tier for this one because it's fine, I guess. But I just don't like how, like, I'm pretty sure you can only shoot like one boomerang at a time in like all the games it appears in, and like I like how it looks, but like that's really it. It's just kind of like a slower fire flower, So I'm gonna say C tier. So yeah, sorry about that, but it's still fine. It's still functional, I guess. The golden flower, S tier. It's an S tier. I love this flower. It's a whole gimmick. You turn everything into coins in New Super Mario Bros. 2. And it's basically like a fire flower, but it does that, turns everything into coins. But I love it. It's just very fun to just shoot balls of gold and turn everything into gold. Like, it's just fun. The acorn suit is probably another one that's an A tier. I really like that, the item, I love it. I prefer it over the propeller suit. And I really wanted it in Mario Maker, and it finally came, which I'm happy about. It's probably like one of the few good things about New Super Mario Bros. U besides the challenge mode, This power-up is like really good, so yeah. We got the golden Tanuki suit, which is basically makes you invincible, so I think S tier is perfect because, you could say it's lazy or whatever, but I think those kinds of power-ups are fun where you can still play the stage, but like you don't take damage and you're super powerful. I prefer them over, you skip the entire level and that's it, so. The P balloon. Okay, if you're looking at this from the original Mario World, it kind of sucks. It might be like a D tier. I don't know if it would be F tier. It would be like on the edge. But if you're looking at this from Mario Maker 2, I'm probably gonna say B if we're looking at this from Mario Maker 2. And we only have like the one representative. Yeah, the one representative for each power-up. So I think I'm gonna say B tier for this power-up because you can go in different directions in Mario Maker 2. It is still kind of annoying because you do have a bigger hitbox and like I don't know, there's like some annoying quirks about it, but overall it's like a fast improvement compared to the first P balloon in Mario World. So yeah, B I think is a good fit. Next up we got, I believe this is the weird mushroom. Yes, this is the weird mushroom from Mario Maker 1. This makes you jump higher and it kind of makes you look like Waluigi. It's a shame they didn't bring this back from Mario Maker 2. So I might say B tier. Like, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's kind of a shame, but at the same time, not much was lost. So, The star item. You know what? I'm gonna say S tier. I was thinking about A because it is so common, It is one of the first power-ups too. But at the same time, it does make you invincible for a short time, and the music that plays with it is amazing. So I think S is good for it. The carrot suit, which makes you like hover a little bit from like Mario Land. It's kind of like a predecessor for the acorn suit, right? Like, kind of, sort of. My God, I'll say B. I think it's a weaker version of the acorn suit. Sir, I'll say B. We got the hammer suit from Mario Maker. So this item is really good. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say A, because it is just like the Link power-up, but in 3D world, where you can do a lot of different things, like make boxes, smash things, like it's just a lot of different things you could do with it, and I really like it. So, and like, it's nice to see Builder Mario become an actual power-up instead of just being a promotional thing for the cover Mario Maker, Mario Maker and Mario Maker 1. It's nice to see it as an actual power-up. Okay, we got this one, which is, I guess, not the same thing as this one from... No. I forgot. Yes, I forgot that this... these two are very similar, these two items, because, like, they do the same thing, but this gives you, like, a full suit, you know, and this was reintroduced in like 3D land or whatever. I think it's better just because of the full suit, you know, so I'm gonna say A tier. I just think it's better overall, and I think it controls a bit better, and like it's longer to last than the Mario 3 one. But again, I could be off base here, but that's just my opinion, so yeah. Now we got the hammer suit. I don't know what's the difference between how to say this. Like, this is the hammer suit from Mario Maker, but then this is the hammer suit from Mario 3. To be honest, I haven't had much experience with this item. I've only played with this item like a few times, or this power-up. And from what I played, like, it's fine. I kind of wish it would come back in more games because I think it has a lot of potential. But for now, I think I'm going to say B. Like, it's a good power-up, it's fine. But I haven't played much of it, and it's like pretty rare, I believe, in Mario 3, even in the first place. But I wish they would bring it back, you know. The Fire Flower is a good item. It's a classic, another item that started it all. I'm probably gonna say A tier. Like, it's a good power-up, you know. It's always good to have and use. But it is, you know, overdone. It's like, you see it so much, you know. What else can you say about it? So, yeah. We got the Mario cap from Mario 64. My god. Honestly, I might say C tier for this item. Like, you can fly kind of forever, I'm pretty sure, with this item. But at the same time, because it's the N64 Mario, it doesn't control the best. So, I might put in the higher end of C tier. But, yeah, I don't think it's going any higher. But on the other side, we got the feather item from Mario World, which is probably an S tier. Yeah, I think it's an S tier because you can fly forever, it controls great, and there's like really no problems with it. You can also attack with the tail thing, which not a lot of the other power-ups do, like none of the other flying ones do. Besides jumping, you can attack with the tail with this one, which is neat. So yeah, we got the, oh god, I remember this one, this star thing from Mario Galaxy, where you can fly forever, but at the same time, this is only limited to the like hub world or whatever. You don't use it in any levels, so because of that, I think I'm gonna say B tier. If you could use it in levels, it might be even an S tier, at the very least an A tier. But I think B is fitting for it because you could only use it in the hub. The rock mushroom, I might say C. Yeah, I think I'm gonna say C for the rock mushroom. Like, it's fine, I guess, but it's really just a means to an end to allow you to break stuff in Mario Galaxy, so I'll probably say C tier. The poison mushroom, what's the difference between this one and this one? Well, I'm gonna say, well, I guess this one, I'm gonna say D for this one, because I think it's better than the other poison mushroom. Maybe this one is called the rotten mushroom, I don't remember, but I think this one is better just because of the fact that you can control it. And in Mario Maker, you can do some pretty cool levels with it, like where you control it, you know, while you're above it, you know. So I think there's like a lot of level creativity, you know, but overall it's still very similar to this one where it just kills you, but it has more potential, so I'm probably gonna say D. We got the Giga Cat power-up thing from Bowser's Fury. I mean, I do like big things. I mean, we established, yeah, I might say A. I could always change it, but I might say A. I think it's really cool when you become like super huge, and like the battle you have with Bowser is like really cool too. So yeah, maybe A, but I might move it down. I don't know. Is this the invisible cap? What is this supposed to be, this one? I'm going to say that's the invisible cap for Mario 64, or like invincible, I guess. You don't become invisible, but like you become like you're able to pass through stuff. So it's very similar to the Boo item, but you have more control. So I might say C tier. I don't know if I would put it higher or lower than the Boo mushroom because you have more control, but at the same time you float with the Boo power-up. So I don't know. It's like you could go either way, I guess. The SM2 mushroom from Mario Maker is a really good item. I'm gonna say S tier because just like the hammer suit, just like in fact, Do I move the hammer suit? I might move it later. I don't know. But just like the hammer suit and the master sword, you can do a lot with it. And I really like that. So yeah, this offers you a lot to do. So yeah. I kind of wish it became like I wish the item wasn't there so you had the actual Mario 2 style. But I mean, the item is still really good, you know? So yeah. We got the Super Ball power-up, which is... Look, this power-up kind of sucks. Just like a way worse version of the Fire Flower. You can only shoot one at a time. It does bounce around, but yeah, like it's like a worse version. But the music, especially, you know, if you're using this in Mario Maker 2, the music is amazing because it's from Mario Land. So I don't know. I might say... I think I might say D for this one. The music kind of saves it from being F tier, and the music is only for one game, so yeah. We're gonna say that. Okay, we got this one for Mario 3. Man, what's even the difference at this point? Like, aren't these two the same thing? I don't know. I'll say A tier. It's like a better one than the other item from Mario 3. I don't know at this point. I feel like I'm totally misspaced here, but whatever. We got the last 3 new power-ups for Mario Wonder, which I have not played Mario Wonder, but I have seen a lot of gameplay, and I know a lot about these items, so I think I could judge them pretty well. So first we got the Bubble Flower. From what I know, it is like a pretty cool power-up because if you're really good with this item, you can break like the game in multiple ways. So I might say... This might be, let's put all the flower type items in A tier, why not? I think I might say A from what I know about it. It might go higher in S if I actually played the game. But from what I know about it, I think the Bubble Flower deserves to be an A. Next we got the Drill Power Up, whatever. Which, when I first saw this in the trailer for Mario Wonder, it looked really cool. Apparently, from what I know about this game, this power-up is kind of underwhelming. But at the same time, I just think it's a really cool idea to go in the dirt. I don't know, I just really like the idea of it. So I think I might put it in... I might put it in B tier. It might be a little bit higher than you might be expecting if you played the game, but at least for the concept, I think it's like really like a cool idea. So yeah. And then last but not least, we got the Elephant Mario suit, which is the main new power-up from Mario Wonder. God, this is a nice item. I might say B. Like, it is there to show you, wow, Mario Wonder is all weird and wacky, but at the same time, it feels weird to have that be an item. You know, you would think that would be like a transformation, like from the Wonder effects in the game, but no, it's an actual dedicated power-up. But you do have some stuff, like you can squirt water and like you're stronger and like bigger, stuff like that. But I just think it's kind of weird. It's like its own power-up and not like a Wonder effect or whatever, but that's just me. But overall, that's it for all the items we needed to rank. Now, let me reorganize them, see if there's any items that should go higher or lower. So, let me see. I think this one should be way higher. This one should also be way higher. Let's see. This one should go pretty good here, too. I think I might put the star lower on the lower end. This one too. Maybe this one higher. Yeah, I'll put this one lower too. I think that's a good placement for it. Now, A tier. If I'm being honest, I think this is like lower. Like this is B. Like it's cool, but it's not like, you know, that amazing. I think I prefer the Mega Mushroom, you know. Honestly, I think I might move this higher to the Hammer Suit from Mario Maker. I think it deserves to be higher. It just has more unique abilities, so yeah. And I think A is pretty good, so B, let's see. Let's put the Mushroom in high B. I think it deserves it. We'll also put this one in, I might put this lower on the lower end. I don't know. Let's put this one a little bit higher, too. The Mystery Mushrooms should go higher. This one, nope. This one will go higher. I think this one should go a bit higher too. I might put them lower just because if I'm counting both, like I'm taking both into account, you know, the original Mario World and Mario Maker 2. So I think I might take both into account to do that. Now I think I could put this up higher. Here, we'll put this up a little bit higher. And then I think that's it. So I think that's it for B. Honestly, I might move this down a little bit. Yeah, I think I might move the carrot item down. So, yeah, just because, I mean, like, I don't know, it's just unremarkable. Like, you can hover a little bit, but, like, that's really it. You look like a bunny, kind of, sort of, for some reason. That's really it. I think the boo mushrooms should go up higher. Along with this, why not? This could go up higher too. This. Also, wait, did I even rank this? I don't remember if I even said anything about it. Wow, my Dementor's kicking in. Yeah, I did talk about this, but I mostly talked about it in comparison to the Boo Mushroom. So I guess on its own, it's pretty cool, you know, but I think the Boo Mushroom achieves, like, much more with, like, the same concept. So I think I might just put this lower still. So, yeah, I did talk about it. I'm like, oh, did I? My dementia was kicking in. Oh. This one will go here. Here. I might put this here and this here. I think the carrot might go down. It really went downhill for the carrot. But it's just kind of unremarkable. D tier. There. I'm gonna put this higher up, actually. Higher up in D. I think that's it. So I think we actually have a good solid list, guys. Let's see. S, A, B, C, D, F. Yeah, I honestly think this is a pretty solid list. So I think that's gonna be it for me, guys. Again, shout outs to this guy who I probably butchered the name at the beginning. Philip Digias one. I don't know if I even pronounced that the same way I did at the beginning of this video, but whatever. Let me know what you think. Do my opinions suck? Do you agree with me? Or what? Like, subscribe, play some Xenoblade, and I'll catch you guys next time for more. Peace, bye everyone.